Good afternoon, class. Now,
Good
today we'll
afternoon,
begin a new chapter. Good afternoon, kids. Today we begin with the new chapter in geography, and the name of the chapter is Major Domains of the Earth. Now, we all know that we live on the Earth, and we only know about the outer crust of the Earth, the outer part of the Earth, that is the soil on which we are walking. So, here we talk of the major domains which make the earth and the living on earth possible. So, here we go. We often wonder, all eyes here, we often wonder if aliens really exist. In movies, you must have seen Jadoo, E.T., or the Martians. But the most recent space exploration also have not given any confirmed proof regarding existence of life on any other planet. In chapter 1, you have already learned that our home planet, Earth, is called the unique planet. Life forms exist on Earth because we have land to live on, air to breathe, and water to drink. Now, the very beginning of the paragraph is very expressive. It tells in details about the condition of the earth. Now, knowing that uh, Earth is the only planet where life is possible, and though we have heard about aliens visiting us, but we still do not have any proof. So that means who are aliens? Aliens are the people who do not belong to this planet. So that means if we have seen like aliens, if we have heard about them, maybe they had come from some other planet. But till now, there is no positive proof about their existence. And till now, the scientists, the geographers could only prove that the Earth is the only planet which has life existing on it. Now, life on Earth is possible only because of three conditions. And those three conditions are the land, that is the soil where we live and grab our feet on and move around. Then the next is air, that means the air that is surrounding us. We need it desperately to survive, to breathe. And then the water, the third element. So, land, air, and water are the three essential necessities which have made the life possible on Earth. Now we come on to wordology. The names of the major domains have originated from the Greek words lithos, meaning rocks, atmos, meaning vapor, pudor, meaning water, and then bios, meaning life. Put a tick mark here and write there important. Now let me explain it to you. Now basically, Earth is formed by these three elements, and the word atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere, these words are derived and like when we talk of lithosphere,
ma'am. Your voice is
lithos
lagging.
means okay child, lithos means the rocks, the solid portion. Atmos means vapor, that means the gas. We know that air exists in a form of a gas. Air is a gas. So basically the vapor. Then pudor. Now pudor we know is water. Then they also talk of a fourth part called bios, which means life. Now biosphere is that area where land, water, and atmosphere is available for any living existence. Now, for air, we cannot go to the upper layers of the air to breathe. Okay, we only breathe the air which is closer to the earth, to the ground. Now, for ground also, we cannot go and start living in mantle or the core. So, we live on the upper crust. So, So that is the biosphere. Then for water, we need the upper shells. We cannot go inside the depths of water and start living there. So only those parts where life is existing and existence is possible on Earth, that portion is called biosphere. We'll go into the details later when we come across. So these are the four Greek words on which we deal this chapter. Now, major domains of the Earth. The solid sphere of rocks and soil is called the lithosphere. Now, the solid portion, the soil portion, is called the lithosphere. The sphere of water covering a large portion of the Earth's surface is called the hydrosphere. Now, they have told you the area of the Earth which is occupied by water, that area is called hydrosphere. Then, the gaseous envelope of air surrounding us is called the atmosphere. Now, all the gases that surround the Earth from all sides, that forms the atmosphere. If you see this picture, they have shown you very clearly. Can you see the circle? The inner side is the core, then the mantle, and then on the crust we live. Then can you see the atmosphere with a dotted line? They have shown you the area. Then Earth's crust is the lithosphere. Then ocean would be the hydrosphere. Clear? The ocean will be the hydrosphere, and the area of air surrounding it will be the atmosphere. So with this we come to the first diagram which you will draw in your copies, and this is this diagram. Clear? And see that you label it correctly. And you'll write the structure of the earth. Clear? Now we come on to the next paragraph. All these three components of the environment merge and interact with each other on the surface of the earth. If one of them is excluded from the composition of our environment on earth, life in its present form would disappear. The narrow zone embracing portions of lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere where all life forms exist is called the biosphere. It is the most important domain of Earth where life exists. Now, this paragraph is very informative again. Firstly, they are telling you that out of these three elements, that is the land, lithosphere, water, hydrosphere, atmosphere, gas, that is the air. If any out of these elements, one is removed, then the life would disappear. From Earth, life will stop existing. Yeah, so very simple. Can you imagine a life without air? You cannot breathe, so you'll die. All human beings will die. All living beings will die. Now, life without air, again, you cannot breathe, so it will vanish. Life without water, life without air, not possible. Then think of life without soil. That means you have no fixed ground to walk on. Is life possible without it? No. So, any of the three, if one disappears, life would cease to exist. Now, in the remaining half of the paragraph, they are talking about a term called biosphere. Now, the area of atmosphere, a little portion of lithosphere, and a little portion of hydrosphere, where where life exists in all its forms, whether animals, birds, insects, water animals, any living soul, plants, they exist in this crust of layer which is called biosphere. Now, biosphere basically contains a portion of hydrosphere, a portion of atmosphere, and a portion of lithosphere. Now, biosphere will not be there on top 100 kilometers or 1000 kilometers up in the sky. Why? Because there is the atmosphere is the space. We are not using that air. We are using the air which is closer to the Earth's surface. So, only that air is included in biosphere. Then water. We only talk of the oceans or water bodies. We do not talk of the inner depths of the oceans. Why? Because if you start living in the inner depth of oceans, will life be possible? No. Then the third thing, the land. Only the upper crust life is possible. Can we go and make a tunnel and start living in the core or the mantle area? No. So only those portions of all these three spheres where life exists, that portion is called biosphere. So biosphere basically means where life exists in its form. I hope I'm clear till here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
we stopped it for today. Now note down the things that you have to do.